to have you join us on the program today. I'm Melinda Akinlami. On this week's edition of the show, we have something that will encourage little ones in their creative path. A lot of them reach out to me online, so let's see what we have in store. An art talent hunt and exhibition put together by the National Gallery of Art. To this exhibition to create awareness on immunization done by children. Then a solo exhibition by this contemporary female artist. We see that and more when Art House returns in a moment. Do stay with us.
Being a woman writer, I would be deceiving myself if I said I write completely through the eye of a man. There's nothing bad in it, but that does not make me a feminist writer.
Let's begin with this solo exhibition called The Cube by contemporary artist Sonia Akpata at a gallery in Lagos.
This woman of many talents presents her latest body of works in this solo exhibition called The Cube in Lagos.
My artwork that you see on display today is a culmination of many years of experience. My degree was in art from Sarah Lawrence College in New York City, very prestigious and known for the arts, theater, and television.
The contemporary artist has captured an array of issues in these colorful paintings.
My paintings really reflect a lot of my joy in presenting textile design, color, bold color, and definitely a spirit of fun and fantasy in a lot of the work that you see today. There are no limits, really. I believe that, for instance, a chef doesn't cook only one thing, and I definitely, as an artist, create more than one genre of painting using different media at times, relief, etc. And the flavor is apparent.
She explains the idea behind putting this exhibition together and the message that lies within.
What I have is a lot of focus on textile, texture as well. So you might find in some of my paintings, you'll find layers and layers of paints that have now been scratched into to create textural effects. I like using beads as well. And I also like using very bold and bright colors in all my work. Called The Temptation. And what we're talking about here is the Garden of Eden and what happened there, the event. So we're talking about the biting of the forbidden fruit, so to speak. And then you can see the serpents in the painting over here, and you can also see the eaten fruit. Now, some people say, why should it be an apple? Well, I just chose an apple. Of course, we don't have blue apples, so that's part of the fantasy that I create here, as well as textile that you can see coming through on the trees.
to the delight of the audience.
I think what I'd love the viewer to take away from this exhibition is that you need to open your mind and allow a certain element of fantasy to come in. Everything isn't always representational. I love the viewer to use their mind and have their own personal joyous experience.
The Cube is an exhibition of contemporary art by Sonia Akpata in Lagos.
In another part of Lagos, immunization is the theme for this art exhibition by children, as put together by the Pediatric Association of Nigeria.
This crowd, which consists of children, medical practitioners, artists, and art enthusiasts, are gathered at the Rahman Bello Theatre within the University of Lagos for the grand finale of this art competition for secondary school students, an event which took place during the International Children's Day.
The Pediatric Association of Nigeria were focused on children's health. So we decided to celebrate the Children's Day in a unique way, different from what we've done before. And so we decided to do an art competition for children in secondary schools, focusing on a topic that is very important to us, which is immunization, a very cost-effective way of saving lives that has been ongoing for many years. But we realized that in Nigeria, we're still struggling with it. And so we're having so many children die from diseases that should have been prevented by immunization.
To drive this message home, the children are leading the charge in interpreting this immunization theme through various paintings.
Creativity is great, and with creativity you can actually convey very strong messages. So this was killing two birds with one stone. We're able to educate the children about immunization, and we're able to also get them to come up with a message about immunization to us. So if you look through the artwork, you could see them come up with different ways they viewed immunization, and some of them expressed what would happen if you did not get immunized. So it was a win-win thing. We created awareness, we offered knowledge and information, and we also were able to see how they look at immunization through artwork.
These are the top pick from a pool of many entries to show how art can be used as a strong tool to inform and educate.
What you try and center on is about immunization. There was no child in the painting, so there was only a syringe and immunization bottle. They don't need to be a child, just focus on the major things, that is the vaccine and immunization. So that is what about the drawing about.
When I heard the theme was on immunization, I was very happy because I know that's one of the most scary things that most children think it is. So if I'm able to portray a child getting the injection or getting the shot and not crying or not looking scared, that is to build the morale of other children that should get their vaccines done. That's why I thought about it. So, and I want to give honor and thanks to the Pediatric Association of Nigeria for allowing me to be one of the contestants, and we give this God second position.
This event is, I say, one of its kind, and that is they are going in the direction where people can assimilate, information properly. Because what you do with art to register properly, so using art as a tool to express and to send information to people, I think that's a plausible approach, to giving information to the society. So having a competition and educating them on immunization through art, using art as a tool, is a powerful form of expression.
This program was organized by the Pediatric Association of Nigeria to enlighten people through a medium which speaks louder than words.
Interesting show there. Now we take a moment on the program. Art House returns with more. Do stay with us.
Let's check out the works of art you sent in recently. We begin with Idou Emmanuel's mixed media painting called Chicken Farmer. He's saying a prayer for everyone that the seeds we'll plant this year will grow into something beautiful. Then Inivora Pius has Fragile, the series of beauty done with pen and acrylic on paper. This oil on canvas work is called Market Entrance by Ajewole Abiodun. Then Raw is what Oluwa Stono is encouraging everyone to do with this oil on canvas piece. Michael Adebola has Balogun, Head of Warrior, and acrylic on canvas work. While Oscar Tambam is showing the agony of life and oil on canvas painting. Then Respectfully My Space is what this oil on canvas painting is talking about. It's by David Ayoade. And Theophilus Agunwa has My Help Has Come, a fabric on canvas piece. Then Wilcox Balati believes too much knowledge is torment. I'm sure a lot of people will beg to differ. It's done with acrylic on canvas. And that concludes the works of art you sent in recently. We appreciate you for sending them in and encourage you to keep them coming.
Our wordsmith and work of art is titled African Beat by Nga+Art. In the heart of the continent lies the rhythm of the African beat, a symphony of drums, dances, and songs that echoes through the ages. A testament to the strength of the people, the beat of Africa. A melody that transcends time, resonates in the souls of its people, unifying them in their shared heritage and binding them together in harmony. The African beat is a spirit of Africa. It's the essence of its people. It's a reminder of their history and the promise of their future.
The National Gallery of Art has organized a talent hunt and exhibition program for children in Lagos. Let's see what they had to show.
The National Gallery of Art, Aina Nobulu Studio within the National Theatre Complex, Igomu, Lagos, is a venue for the Children in Art Talent Hunt and Exhibition, an annual event organized by the agency. There's a cultural display by children. The program is created for children, students in nursery, primary and secondary schools. Each year, a theme is carefully selected reflecting topical, social, cultural and national issues.
As one of the mandates of National Gallery of Art, we are to organize art competition in visual arts. But today's event is actually to commemorate the World Children's Day. So in that light, NGA is organizing children art competition in order to sensitize children at that grassroots the importance and relevance of art to national growth. It's an annual event. So we do this every year to ensure that children creativity are well harnessed and then put in that perspective for them to begin to grow.
We try to gather the children at young age, make sure those of them that are talented in art are not being discouraged by their parents because they see art as a poor man's profession. But with what we are doing, we gather them, make them know that art can make you to be whatever you want to be in life, whatever you need to be, whatever height you wish to reach. As an artist, you can get there.
The children demonstrate their understanding of the theme using the various media of art such as painting, textile, graphics, drama and sculpture.
The works of the children it shows how innocent most of them are. Because it's with their innocent mind they were able to present whatever they have presented. And most of them did very well. You won't even know it's a child's work when you see it. You won't. There are some children's artwork that you will see. You will think that their teachers or the artists in their school help them out in the work. It shows that they are growing and they will do well.
arts is children arts, and children arts are meant to extol the innocence of children. So when you look at the works, you should not expect to see professional work. What you expect to see is that innocent thinking of children, and that was they have been able to put on their various platform, whether on paper, whether they use pencil, whether they use pastel, whether they use pen and all that. They've been able to express themselves creatively.
I'm not surprised. We have a lot of great talents in Nigeria, and the children have been able to show it. I really appreciate the convener on this event. It's a very great one. It will also encourage other kids that are coming up to ensure they get themselves involved in positive activity.
The program was held simultaneously in all National Gallery of Art stations located across the 6 geopolitical zones.
The women will be in the spotlight on the next episode of Art House.
Next week on Art House, we begin with Bold Blossoms, an exhibition celebrating women and nature at the Art Pantheon Gallery. The beauty of creativity and craftsmanship is revealed by Tomike Elai Babatunde in Endearment, an exhibition at the Windsor Gallery. To Kwalia, a journey of adornment, an exhibition by Halima Abubakar in Kaduna. We encourage you to keep liking, sharing and viewing our page so more people can enjoy the ever-bubbly and ingenious art scene in the country.
Your Art House experience doesn't have to end when the show is not on television. Interact with us on our various social media platforms. See any edition of Art House on our website or YouTube page. Join our very interactive Facebook page by joining the group on Art House on Channels. We're everywhere.
That's Art House this week. We appreciate you for being great company and look forward to interacting with you on our various social media platforms. I'm Melinda Akinlami. Have a lovely day.